Good morning. Yay, we're live. All right. Now this is odd, Hayden. I can't see my comments.
It'll pop up there. It's a new thing.
Okay. Sorry, my Facebook Live looked different this week than last week, and technology changes so quickly. Sometimes I don't know if it's working or not. So, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. And remember, if you have any questions anytime through this video, you can totally comment down below and I'll see them, or my trusty sidekick, Hayden, will make sure I see them too. So good morning. If you don't know who I am, because you are new to this group, we have so many new people. This is has been a great place for farmers to connect and give each other help and support and encouragement. I'm Charlotte Smith. I started 3 Cow Marketing when I realized that so many farmers need help coming up with great marketing plans, or even a marketing plan, period. And we know that 2,000 farmers go out of business every single week. So I teach courses that help you engage and connect with your customers. Yay, Ashley White is here on our live video. Welcome, Ashley. Thanks. I'm glad you made it. So I am doing everything I can to get marketing information to farmers everywhere, and the students in our courses are having great success, and I love being able to serve in this way. So sorry I'm messing with this to try to get it stable, this lovely technology. All right, so that's me. If you are listening to the recording, welcome. That'll be up later. And the topic today that I wanted to talk about is one that has happened to us. And Jensen Pearson made it live. Chrissy Jensen joined. Yay! This is really exciting. Thank you, everyone. And happy Friday. Isn't it weird that now that Halloween's over, it feels like we're into Thanksgiving? I mean, that's 3 weeks away, I think. Or is it 2? I can't remember. But we're doing a Thanksgiving video right after this on how to cook your turkey. So I need to get right on that. Anyway, something that's happened to me over the 7 years I've owned my farm, and I worked through it, is what I'm going to talk today. And then things that I hear and see other farmers doing and struggling with is you're constantly struggling to find new customers. You feel like you have to constantly get new customers to buy your product in order to be, to continue making money and to continue selling. And this is a huge struggle because it's incredibly time consuming. You're at more and more farmers markets or more and more drop points, or you've got, someone was mentioning, farmmatch.com or something. You're getting on more and more websites to try and sell your goods, and you're just scrambling, a constant scramble all the time over the years or seasons to try to get new customers. So if any of you struggle with this, say yes in the comments so I know that I've got, touching on the right topic here. If you feel like you're constantly trying to get new customers and constantly trying to find new places to go to attract them, say yes in the comment section. And this happened to us, let's see, I don't know, it's happened a couple times, and now that I know the reason it happens, I can always remind myself to stop and go back to what we need to be doing. But anyway, what that is a sign of is it's a sign that you have stopped listening to your current customers and you've stopped engaging in the marketplace with potential customers. And that doesn't have to be in person. Okay, Ashley and Jensen having these problems. This is great to know. So this, I got to stop looking at the comments because then I lost my train of thought. Anyway, what was I saying, Hayden? This is crazy. These live videos are always hard because I see you guys out there and I want to engage with you. But what it means is you've stopped engaging, you've stopped talking to your customers. So what happens on a farm is we find a customer or a few customers who find our products, and they're so excited to find them. And they don't know what you sell yet, but you connect with them, you sell them your eggs or your chicken, and you're happy that you found some customers. And so you get to know them, and you start talking to them on a different level, because the more they get to know you and your farm, the more education they have, and the more they talk your language, your farming language. And so it's very easy to get caught up in talking about, our intense rotational grazing and our A2 cows and our moving our animals to new grass every day and grass-fed and GMO-free. It's really easy to get caught up in talking with customers and getting them excited about that stuff. But when you do that, you are excluding all your potential new customers and newbies who come to you, but you aren't talking their language, so they drift away. So if you're having a problem not getting repeat customers, this is part of the reason too. So what you've got to do, and again, I've had this happen to me too, so I have to constantly remind myself to go back and remember what people who are brand new to our farm store or brand new to our farm, what questions are they asking? And those are the questions I need to continue talking about. So what you have to do, and I talk about this a lot almost every week, the answer to a lot of our marketing problems is you have to go back and talk to your customer. So I'm telling you that again. And this is really hard for farmers because we have way too many things to do. I was out in the barn getting a new cow into the milking stanchion this morning and last night, and, twice a day. It takes so much time. And then a cow got a piece of string caught in her hoof, a wire, we don't know where it came from. Those sorts of things consume my whole day because they're emergencies that have to happen right now. And so it can be really easy to not take the time to go talk to customers, but you have to work it into your daily or weekly plan. So we have a farm store here on the property. We have 20, 30 customers a day, 5 days a week. I have employees in there, but I will go hang out at my farm store for an hour or two, once or twice a week, so that I am continually engaging with those brand new customers who are just coming through the door, and I listen to what they say because I forgot I have to drop down to their level. We have to go back to their level and talk about those beginning entry level things. So you may think that your customers out there are looking for grass-fed, grass-finished beef, GMO-free, intense rotational grazing. But think about the customer who hasn't found your farm yet. Are they laying awake at night thinking, wow, I need to find some beef from intensely rotationally grazed cows? No, they're not thinking that. They're thinking, my kid is sick, I'm too busy to cook, yet I know processed food is killing us or making us sick. I need help. That's their struggle, probably. That's their pain point. So when you talk about things on your marketing plan and your website, like, come drink milk from our A2 cows, a mother of a child covered in eczema doesn't care about that. They aren't even to that level. You've tuned them out. When you talk about things like that, you've made them go somewhere else because they don't understand what you're saying. So you have to talk with your customers, find out what their struggles are. They came to your farm for a reason. What was that reason? What was the problem? Ask them what that problem, find out conversationally, what is that problem? And then that's what you have to be talking about in person and on your website, in your about page, everywhere, your blog posts, your marketing materials, the things you hand out. Someone sent me a postcard the other day. They were going to hand out at a farmer's market and a couple of events about their raw milk, and it said they were RAMI listed. Well, most raw milk producers don't know what RAMI listed means, let alone any potential customer of a raw milk dairy. So she asked for my advice, and I said, take the RAMI listed off of there because it's taking up valuable real estate on this tiny little postcard. Nobody cares that you're RAMI listed. The mother is not laying home awake at night worrying that she finds a RAMI listed dairy to give them raw milk. She's worrying that her kids need hormone-free, chemical-free, grass-fed milk, or, how do I get over my stomach issues? Those are the things they're worried about. So those are the things you have to speak to. When you do this, you will notice re-engagement, you will notice more repeat customers, and you will notice more customers out in the world finding you, and that's because your current customers will start referring you because they understand the language you're talking. So you've got to go back and talk about the language of that your new customers are using. Now, your new customers are going to come into your farm and start buying from you, and they're going to get more educated over time, and you're going to have some blog posts that address that. But constantly through your farm, no matter how long you've been in business, you have to remember to re-engage those beginners, those newbies who have no idea that, only that chickens lay eggs and don't need a rooster to lay eggs, or that cows don't just grow up and start giving milk. They have to have a calf first. We laugh at those things now, but we were all there somewhere too. So you have to go back and make those very beginning conversations part of your everyday talk with your customers, your marketing materials out in public, anything you have. Is this making sense to everyone? Also, and we have our course going on right now, and people are having success with that. And this is what we talk about in the course too. We teach them how to go talk to their customers and find out what their problems are. I wrote a great blog post on this too that I was going to share today, Hayden, and it had a download on it, and it was like, we will put it in the link, because I have a blog post. I think it's on page 2 of the blog post, and it's like my secret to getting more customers. We're going to put a link to that, because in there I have an email you can download. You don't have to sign up for anything. Download this email, and it's my words exactly, but put it, change it up so it sounds like it's coming from you, and send it to a few of your customers one by one, not a big group email, but one at a time, and it will help you re-engage them and drop back to their level. And you will find when you talk at this beginner level all the time on your farm, and we're tempted to talk at a much higher level because we learn, we're excited. But remember that the higher level stuff does not interest customers, and you're going to stagnate. Did you make sure that's the right download? Okay. Your customer base will stagnate and stop growing, and your repeat customers will no longer be repeat if you only talk at that higher level. So try sending that email in that's in the blog post Hayden just put up there. And if anyone has any more questions, feel free to ask them right now on here. But I would love for you to make sure you go to that blog post, because I talk all about this in there too. Download that email sample, put it in your own words, send it to your customers. You're going to get valuable feedback in return from your customers. And the feedback they give you, start using that feedback in your marketing materials, in your conversations. I also want to talk, I'll bring up one of our students, Lori, who's in our course right now. She has a self-serve farm stand where she sells vegetables and flowers. And because it's self-serve, that saves us a lot of time as farmers, right? I mean, how great is that we don't have to pay someone to sell the stuff like I do, and we don't have to be there ourselves. But she realized with all these things I was teaching that she was missing out on that customer interaction. So she did not know what their problems were. She did not know what they were using her products to help them with. So she goes and spends a couple hours a week hanging out at her self-serve farm stand and engaging with customers, and immediately started learning some things that she could change to help them and sell more of her own product, because she's fulfilling their needs instead of just putting her product out there and hoping it sells. So hopefully this is helping you all. I love these little Friday tidbits here. Any more questions, email or post in the group. It's been great. I hope you have a super weekend. We're going to do this again next Friday. It is a day off school, Veterans Day. I don't know if it's a holiday anytime, but everyone else, but hopefully we'll see you here. Ashley does have a question. Any advice for marketing products you aren't selling? My main plan is my raw milk microdairy, but since we're still in the process of certification, I'm not yet legally able to sell the milk. Okay, I've been trying to get new customers through our duck eggs and stuff, but any particular, I can't see the rest of it.
Am I marketing too soon?
But am I marketing too soon? You need to be not selling, Ashley, But building relationship, she's not in our past course either. You've not taken our course. So we teach you how to do this in our courses. You learn how to build relationship with people for months and months and months. So yes, you're on the right path in that you need to be engaging people, but you don't market to it. You don't sell to them until you have a product to sell. But it's very important to start now. Most people in our course eventually say, wow, I wish I'd had this course before I started my business, but after they start their business is not too late, but it is good to do something like that before you start your business. So you're on the right track in that you're getting your email list going and your customer base, but you just want to be engaging them and giving to them. You're just giving to them at this point. That's it. That's all you're doing until you have a product to sell them. All right. So, and those are the how-tos, we spend hours and hours on that in the course. But so anyway, yes, you're on the right path. And good luck with your raw milk dairy and getting all that legally set up to do. It's definitely worth it. But yeah, there's so many hoops some people have to jump through. All right. So I think that's it, everyone. If there's no more questions, I'm going to sign off and say happy weekend, and we'll talk to you in the group. Thanks, Ashley, and I'll see you all next week, or in the Facebook group throughout the week. Bye-bye.